Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to start in on part 6 of my full collection tour. So as always, I'm just going to jump right in. Okay, so the first one we have is this one here. This is Kate Walsh Boyfriend. This is the original formulation. This has been reformulated. She does have a website where you can buy the new formulation, which I've heard really, really good things about. I've heard the new formulation is just as beautiful as this one. I've heard that they're slightly different, or that it is slightly different, but that it is still really, really good. So yeah, I do want to get my hands on the new formulation as well. This is a really beautiful, I almost want to say slightly fruity amber. It's got a really gorgeous plum note. The two most prominent notes in this one are plum and myrrh. It's really, really beautiful. Very, very different for a celebrity fragrance. Definitely one of the best celebrity fragrances on the market, for sure. So anyways, that is Kate Walsh Boyfriend. Okay, next we've got a couple of Katy Perry fragrances. This one is Katy Perry Purr. And I'm not gonna lie, I have these just for the bottles. I love the kitty bottles. I think they're the cutest thing ever. Now, they don't smell bad though. This one is kind of like a very slightly fruity, clean, pretty typical celebrity fragrance. Pretty typical smelling celebrity fragrance, I should say. I really like this one. It reminds me a little bit of like a drugstore shampoo or something. It smells really, really good. It's definitely like just an easy fragrance to wear, but I never wear it. I need to. And then next we have Meow. And this is more of a kind of sweet, creamy, I think this might have some caramel in it. Let me spray this one. Yeah, this one is like sweet and creamy. It's got maybe a hint of like caramel or something like that in it. It's probably got some vanilla in it. It's really pretty. I do enjoy this one. I enjoy them both. I think they're really, really nice celebrity fragrances, and I love the bottles. Look at it, it's even got a tail on the back. So funny. So anyways, that is Katy Perry Meow. Okay, next I've got this one. This is Ellen Tracy Bronze. This was just sent over to me from a beautiful fragrance friend. She found it at, I think, Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and it just didn't work for her, so she sent it to me. I really like this. This has got an actual, like, yes, I love this. It's got an actual lemonade note in it, I believe. So it's really, really pretty. It just smells like this slightly creamy, citrusy. I can smell some woods in it. It's just nice. I really like it. It has a vintage vibe to me too. It smells a little bit vintagey to me. I just love it. I love it so much. So anyways, that is Ellen Tracy Bronze. And then I've got this one here. These next couple shelves are going to be super, super random. I've got a bunch of random fragrances on them. Next we have got Armaf Club de Nuit Intense. This is a spot-on clone of Tom Ford's Noir de Noir. Like spot on. This is possibly the heaviest bottle in my collection. It's super, super heavy. Oh my gosh, this smells so much more expensive than it is. You can pick this up for about $25. This, I would say, is probably one of the best value for money that I've got in my collection. It's so nice. So anyways, that is Club. Oh, and it's kind of like a really dark, like incense, or I would say it's a really dark resinous rose fragrance, like incensey resinous rose. So anyways, that is Club de Nuit Intense from Armaf. Okay, next we have an Al Rahab fragrance. This is Silver from Al Rahab, and this is supposed to smell like Creed Silver Mountain Water. Yeah, I do really, really like this fragrance. The performance is just really, really bad on it. I can get maybe an hour if I'm lucky, but I do like how this smells. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's citrusy, but it's got like a slight bit of like a creamy quality to it. But it's mostly like a woody citrus, and it's sweet too. I don't know, I just really like that one. So that is Silver from Almay. I've got this down there. I picked this up at Walmart when these first came out. This is from a little house called Nostalgia Perfumery. This has got Day Trip, Sunday Afternoon, Walk in the Sand, and Lazy Summer. I think these are supposed to be kind of like, I don't know, copying Replica. I haven't smelled them in a long time. I remember not really being a huge fan, not thinking they were great, but I hold on to them just for like reference, really. I need to pull them out and give them a smell. Okay, next, this is a super old bottle of perfume. This is from Origins, and it's called Frolic. It's really, really old. My mom and I have had this since the early 2000s. She finally just gave it to me. She's had it forever, and she was like, do you want that? And I was like, yes, just for the nostalgia of it. Oof. It's gone completely off. I probably just need to go ahead and toss it. In fact, I'm going to do that because, yeah, it's gone completely off. It just does not smell good at all anymore. This one is Utramera Ocean. This is a really, really pretty aquatic fragrance. Yeah. It smells like a typical aquatic fragrance from the 90s. Like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Sunflowers almost from Elizabeth Arden. It's very aquatic. Really pretty. I've got a little tiny spray bottle of Jessica Simpson Vintage Bloom. This is a really pretty, very citrus heavy fragrance. I really like it. I picked it up just to test. I was so happy when I got it, and it was a sprayer. So it's like a little mini with a sprayer. I love it. So that is Vintage Bloom. Next is my Mariah Carey M. This is such a weird fragrance, but I really like it. It's got some aquatic notes in it, and I believe it's got some marshmallow in it. It's just a very strange fragrance, but I really like it. Yeah, I really, really like it. So that is Mariah Carey M. Okay, next I have got this one called Que Couleur from Balm. From Jean Arthas. This is pretty. This has got like, I think it's praline, and it's fruits and praline. So it's like a really sweet fruity fragrance. Alright, next I've got this one. This is a Naomi Campbell fragrance. This one is actually really, really nice. I love this. It's like it's a very unassuming fragrance. It's like, I don't know, you can't pick anything out in particular. It's slightly sweet, a tiny bit creamy. I definitely get some woods in the base, but it's hard to pick out. It's not fruity, it's not floral. Yeah, it's hard to describe this one, but I do like this, and I really, really like it on with my skin chemistry. It really works well. So anyways, that is Naomi Campbell, I think just Naomi Campbell. And then the last little tiny bottle I have, I keep this just because it's called Eau de Charlotte, because it's the same name as my daughter. I love this. This is from Anik Gutel, and I think this is supposed to be somewhat of a gourmand fragrance, but I definitely don't. I definitely don't get gourmand at all. It smells quite old-fashioned to me in a good way. I really like it. So that is Eau de Charlotte from Anik Gutel. Okay, next I've got some Chanel fragrances. This first one is Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette. This one is okay. I like the Eau de Parfum much better. Yeah, I do like this one though. So that is Chance Eau de Toilette. It's a rough bottle. Okay, this is my favorite one. This is Chance Eau de Parfum. So the Eau de Parfums usually have gold caps, and the Eau de Toilettes have like a frosted cap. I'll show you the difference in a second here. So that is Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. Really beautiful. It's a really pretty perfumey, like woods and patchouli fragrance. I really like it. There's something super, super classic smelling about Chanel's. So that is Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. And then we have got Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This is also the Eau de Parfum. You can see with the, this has a silver, is it silver? No. Yeah, you can tell by the metal cap that that is the Eau de Parfum. This is really pretty. This, this is kind of a light, fresh, kind of fruity version of Chanel Chance. It's one of my favorites. I really, really enjoy this one. A lot of people really, really enjoy this one. So anyways, that is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. And then this one is an Eau de Toilette. Here you can see with the kind of frosted clear cap. This is Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. And this is a citrusy version of Chanel Chance. Oh, it's really, really pretty. It's super fresh, bright, citrusy, very light woods in the base. Very slightly sweet. I really, really love it. That might be my favorite version of Chanel Chance. So that is Chanel Chance Eau Fraiche. I also have Eau Vive, but you'll see that in a different video because I don't have it with these ones right now. Okay, next we've got a bunch of vintage fragrances. These are fragrances that I just keep because they're vintage and they are nostalgic for me. So this first one is Ralph Lauren Safari. I love this bottle. It's such a beautiful like cut glass bottle. The silver lid with the engraving on the cap. It's just so pretty. So that is Ralph Lauren Safari. Okay, this one, I don't even know why I picked this up. This is the Beverly Hills 90210 fragrance. I think I read reviews where people said that this was like a super nice cheapie. It's okay. It's kind of weird smelling. It's kind of citrusy and woody and I don't know. It's weird. So that's the Beverly Hills 90210 fragrance. Next we have Charlie White. I had to track down a vintage bottle of this because this has been reformulated. This is the original formulation though this is the vintage formulation that is the same formulation that I had when I was a kid. It's off though. It just doesn't smell right anymore. I think if I sprayed it on my skin and let it dry down, it would probably come out a little bit. But yeah, I just keep it for the bottle, just for the nostalgia of it. It is sad though that I can't like open it and smell it anymore and have that experience, but that's okay. So there's Charlie White. This is a beautifully preserved bottle of Revlon Fire and Ice. This still smells exactly the way that it smelled when it was like fresh. Yeah, this one has kept really, really well. I keep all of these in the dark just because, you know, I want to try to preserve them as well as I can. I love Fire and Ice though. If you put this on your skin, this is a dabber bottle, but if you put this on your skin, it smells exactly the same as it did back in the 90s. So anyways, that is Revlon Fire and Ice. Next one, this one isn't vintage, it was just back there with them. This is Prince's Perfume. I keep this just because it's Prince's Perfume. This is like a little tiny, I think 1/2 ounce bottle, or no, it's just 7.5 ml, so it's little. This does not smell good at all. I don't like how it smells at all, but I just like it because it's Prince's Perfume. So anyways, there's that one. Okay, this next one is, this is a vintage bottle of this as well. This is ralphlauren. And this is a fragrance that my mom used to wear when I was little. When I was about, I guess 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there, she wore this. This is an original bottle of it. I love this bottle. It's like very Victorian. This one I can't tell if it's off or not. I'm sure it is. It was more of a, like an affordable fragrance. So anyways, I've got that one. This is another one. I started wearing this right when I graduated high school. This is Tommy Girl. And I keep this just because, yeah. It's like maybe the slightest bit off, but it still smells just like Tommy Girl. So this is a vintage bottle as well. But I love it. That like really brings me back. So that is Tommy Girl. And then I've got original Davidoff Cool Water Woman. This is also nostalgic. I wore this the last couple of years I was in high school. Yeah, I can't remember. I wore this in high school. I remember that. It smells exactly the same. I don't think this has ever been reformulated. Yeah, I don't believe this has ever been reformulated. This is a fresh bottle. I just bought this a couple of years ago. So it smells really, really good. So it's Davidoff Cool Water. These next ones are the last like kind of vintage ones. This one is Exclamation. I keep this because I had this when I was a kid. I started wearing this when I was probably, I don't know, 7 or 8. This has been reformulated. This is a fresh bottle and it has been reformulated, but I still it doesn't smell exactly the same as it did in the 80s, but it's good enough. So that is Exclamation. This is another one that I wore when I was in high school. This is ralphlauren Polo Sport Woman. I think I wore this in my later years of high school, like when I was a junior, senior. Probably more when I was like a senior. Yeah, I love this though. I loved it back then. This one it's like halfway off. Like the top notes are gone, but you can still smell it once it dries down. Yeah, I loved this. I also wore this. I think I wore this for about a year after high school too. I don't know. I wore it for 2 or 3 years. So that is ralphlauren Woman. Next is a vintage bottle of Vanilla Fields. These are all original vintage bottles, unless I told you they were fresh. Yeah, this is a vintage original bottle of Vanilla Fields. I love this one. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of like Chopard Cashmere. It's just a really pretty vanilla free. This one's kind of off too. And then this is a fresh bottle of Samba. So Samba used to be in more of a like lavender, like a lavender purple bottle with, I want to say like a pink, it still had the pink neck, but it was more of like a lavender purple bottle. This is still a good one. This has been reformulated, so it doesn't smell how it used to smell in the 80s, but it's close. It's pretty. It's like a fruity 80s fragrance. It's fun. I just keep it for nostalgia. So anyways, that is Samba. Okay, next I've got a Jo Malone fragrance. This is Jo Malone Wild Bluebell. This is a really pretty, very crisp green, almost astringent smelling floral. It's really pretty. So that is Jo Malone Wild Bluebell. I've got this one here. This is called Fun Water. I found this on Fragrance X. It was really, really inexpensive. This is like a huge dabber bottle. Yeah, it doesn't even have a sprayer on it. It's like a huge dabber style bottle. It smells, yeah, this one smells very, very similar to CK1. It's a really pretty, like, citrus fragrance. So that is called Fun Water. Next I have, this is also a dabber bottle. This is an well, I don't know. I have no idea when this is from, but this is like a vintage bottle of 4711. So yeah, super vintage bottle. Like, look at the label on this thing. Very, very vintage. Yeah, so there's that. Oh, this is an old bottle of Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. This is the Eau de Parfum, and this isn't my favorite fragrance in the world, so, like, I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even, this is, like, gonna go off before I ever even use it. I don't know. It's okay. So anyways, that is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. That's an old, old bottle. Okay, next I have got Kntu For Her. This is such a pretty, clean, slightly sweet citrus fragrance. Super underrated gem this one is. It's very inexpensive. Great for when you get out of the shower. So Kntu For Her. Okay, next we have got Kate Spade Walk on Air. This was sent over to me, and I really, really like this fragrance. Oh gosh, this is a really beautiful, very light, clean, kind of watery green floral. I get a little bit of like a cucumber vibe from this. It's just super light and fresh and gorgeous, and for being such a light fragrance, it lasts a really, really long time on the skin. Like, it performs really, really well. So yeah, I really like this one. That one's called Walk on Air from Kate Spade. Next, I've got some more itty bitties here. I've got this one here. This is the Urban Decay Go Naked Oil that they came out with some years back. It smells almost exactly like Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. Yeah, it smells almost identical to that. So I usually put this on and then layer that over it. So that is the Urban Decay Go Naked Oil. It has been discontinued, so I'm happy to have it. Next we have got Ralph Lauren. This is Big Pony 4, and I like died to get my hands on this and like tracked it down. This has got like a cherry note in it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this has been discontinued. It's really, really hard to find, but I think it's got like a cherry note in it, which is why I wanted to track it down so much. It's just okay. I mean, it was definitely not worth all the effort I took to track it down. It's just kind of like a generic smelling, kind of dark fruit fragrance. So that is Ralph Lauren Big Pony 4. I'm glad I just have a half ounce of that. Then next I've got a little half ounce. Is this a half ounce? Yeah. A little half ounce of Taylor Swift Wonderstruck Enchanted. It's so funny. Among the Stars perfumes here on YouTube, he watched a video where I said, where I referred to this fragrance, I think it's Enchanted Wonderstruck, and he laughed. He laughed in the comments. He was like, it's Wonderstruck Enchanted. So it was just funny. But anyways, he is definitely the authority on celebrity fragrances, so I absolutely trust that it is Wonderstruck Enchanted. So anyways, this is a beautiful, I really, really like this one. Yeah, this is a really pretty, like, sweet, fruity fragrance. It's kind of hard to explain, but I do like this one. I don't even know that I've ever given this a good full wear test yet, just because I have such a small bottle of it, and I don't think Taylor Swift makes her fragrances anymore. So anyways, that is Taylor Swift Wonderstruck Enchanted, as it just now finally focuses. Okay, next I've got a Michael Kors fragrance here. This is Michael Kors Very Hollywood. This is... Ooh, this is such a good floral. This is a sweet white floral, like jasmine, tuberose, gardenia, that kind of thing. It's beautiful. I really, really love it. I love this bottle too. I think it's so pretty. So anyways, that is Michael Kors Very Hollywood. Such a beautiful sweet white floral. And then I've got this one here. This is Amo Ferragamo. I really like this fragrance. This smells like an orange creamsicle to me. I layer this over, Bath & Body Works has a lotion called Twinkling Nights that smells exactly like this. So I layer this over that lotion, and unfortunately they both are terrible performers. So I'll get maybe 3 hours out of the combination and then both completely wear off. So anyways, that is Amo Ferragamo. It's like orange. It honestly smells like an orange creamsicle. It's so nice. Okay, on to all of the fragrances sitting here on my desk. Oh gosh. Okay. We have got Lalique La Perfume. This is a beautiful vanilla. It's vanilla with a very unique Indian bay leaf note though that can put some people off. But I love this fragrance. Oh my gosh, yes, I love it so much. It's been living on my desk all winter because I've been wearing it so much. So that is Lalique La Perfume. Oh my gosh. And that bottle. Oh my gosh, that bottle. So, so pretty. Okay, next we've got all of my Gallagher fragrances that have been living on my desk. This is Gallagher Wicked Good, Chocolate, Madagascar Vanilla, and Tonka Bean. This has been one of my favorites this winter. Like, I have not been able to put this down. Oh, it is so good. And then we have got Rosé All Day. This is another one I've just been wearing like crazy. I just love it. Rose and brown sugar and plum and apple crisp. So good. So that is Rosé All Day. And then next we have Vanilla Silk. This is vanilla, white amber, musk, and woody notes. And this does smell similar. Yeah. It does smell similar to By the Fireplace from Replica, but this is creamier and a little bit sweeter. Oh, I just got... Yeah, it's creamier and a little bit sweeter. I love these fragrances. They're such gorgeous quality fragrances. So anyways, that is Vanilla Silk from Gallagher. Okay, next I've got this guy. It's been sitting on my desk because I've still never even given this a good wear test. This is called Love Anne from Anne Klein. I picked this up at, it's called Cashmere Woods. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for like $12.99. And it smells, I don't know, it's kind of sweet and nondescript. It's not, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this one yet. I need to give it a good wear test to figure it out. So anyways, that is Love Anne from Anne Klein. It's called Cashmere Woods. Okay, next we've got this one. This is Ralph Lauren Big Pony 2. And this is beautiful. This is a fruity fragrance, but it's got a cranberry note in it. It's got the most distinct, like, cranberry note I've ever smelled in a fragrance, for sure. It's a very tart, bright, prominent cranberry note. Yeah. I mean, it's the one fragrance that I have that I can honestly say it's a cranberry fragrance. It's so good. So that is Ralph Lauren Big Pony 2. I've got a little mini here of Jessica Simpson Fancy. I picked up this mini and I love it. And then I was like, well, I need to pick up a big bottle of it because I love it. But then it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I need a full bottle or not, or if I just need to hang on to my little mini. So anyways, that is a little mini of Jessica Simpson Fancy. All right, we have got Skylar Vanilla. This is the Eau de Toilette. Sorry, Skylar Vanilla Sky. This is the Eau de Toilette formulation. This has like either a cappuccino or an espresso note in it. It's beautiful. It's like vanilla and coffee. It's only slightly sweet. It's not like super sweet. It's really, really pretty, but it doesn't last very long. It doesn't perform well at all, maybe a couple hours. So anyways, that is Skylar Vanilla Sky. Okay, then I've got a bunch of Juliet Has a Gun fragrances. I've got this one here called Sunny Side Up. This one is beautiful. This is coconut and fig. Yep. Coconut and fig. This is straight up warm, sunny summer days. So good. So that is Sunny Side Up. I've got this one here. This is called Miss Charming. I'm still trying to figure out if I like this one or not. This is... I do like it, I think. I need to do a good wear test, though, to see if it works on me. This is like a bright green rose fragrance. Like a light, bright green rose. It's pretty. So that one is called Miss Charming. Next we have one of my favorites. This is Juliet Has a Gun Pear Ink. This is a beautiful light. It's like a molecule pear fragrance. Really light, slightly sweet, like molecule pear fragrance. It's really, really pretty. So that is Pear Ink. And then I've got Vanilla Vibes, which I love this one too. This is, this is really pretty. It's like it's like a molecule vanilla coconut fragrance. So it's really, really light. I really, really love it. So that is Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. All right. Then we've got this one here. I love this fragrance. My husband is crazy for this one. This is Pink Gold from Victoria's Secret Eau de Parfum. It says amber crystals and vanilla. It smells so darn good. I got it for $10. Not this past. It's a good one. Not this past semi-annual sale, but the last one. It's a good one. So that is Pink Gold from Victoria's Secret. Okay, we've got this one here that is still out because I still haven't given it a good wear test yet. Really because I'm waiting for some warmer weather. This is Britney Spears' Festive Fantasy. And let's see. Yeah, this is a really pretty fruity, like fruity fragrance. I really like it. I don't know that I've met a Britney Spears fragrance that I haven't liked yet. So that is Britney Spears' Festive Fantasy. All right, next we've got this Badgley Mishka. I hope that's how you say it. This is a really beautiful, bright, watery, kind of green floral. It's really, really pretty. It's sweet. And I love this bottle. It's like a big stone. So that is Badgley Mishka. Okay, next we've got this one. This lives on my desk too because I often want to wear this to bed. This is Elizabeth Arden True Love. It's a huge bottle. Yeah, so Elizabeth Arden True Love. This is a really pretty powdery, it's like a vintage powdery smelling fragrance. It still has like this really pretty brightness to it though. I love it. It reminds me of the 90s. So anyways, that is Elizabeth Arden True Love. All right, next we have got my other bedtime fragrance. This is Oscar de la Renta Lavender. It's probably my favorite bedtime fragrance. It's a beautiful, like creamy lavender fragrance. One of my favorites in my collection. So it is Oscar de la Renta Lavender. Okay, I've got these back here because these are on the chopping block. This is Lolita Lempica El Lame. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is like coconut and myrrh. I just can't get these to work on my skin though. So there's that one, and then I've got this one. This is El Lame Eau de Toilette. Same thing, I just can't get it to work on me. I've got this one because this is definitely going somewhere. This is a fragrance from Arrogance called Tea. It's supposed to be vanilla. It doesn't smell anything like vanilla. This one will probably go to the Goodwill because I don't know that anybody wants that for anything. Okay, next I've got this one. I picked it up at Five Below. This is called Vanilla Pearl. This is more like a body spray. Yeah. It's pretty, it's sweet and fruity. It doesn't smell anything like vanilla to me, but it smells like a Victoria's Secret body spray. So, and it could definitely be used in that way. So that is Vanilla Pearl. Next, I love this one. This is, I can't even remember which one this is. This is Police. I think it's called To Be, maybe Tattoo. I can't remember. It's a good one though. A lot of people say that this is a good alternative to Lancôme La Nuit Trésor à la Folie. I do have à la Folie, so I'm going to need to pull it out and test these side by side. Well, I have a decant of it that I kept before I sold my bottle because I was just not in love with it. So yeah, I'll have to pull it out and test it next to this. I know I really, really like this one though. I really enjoy this fragrance, and I really didn't enjoy the Lancôme that much. So I'm thinking they're different enough that's why I like this. But yeah, this is a stunning fragrance. It's such a good one. Okay, next we've got this one here. This is Lake and Sky Midnight 07. This is such a beautiful, like, fruity floral patchouli fragrance. It's sweet and dark. It's just beautiful. I love it. So that is Lake and Sky Midnight 07. Next, I've got all these Disney fragrances pulled because I'm going to do a video on all of them. Yeah, I am going to do a video on all of them because I've been requested to a couple times. This is the Disney Princess fragrance. This is the Ariel one. This one's probably my favorite of the three. And I've got the Aurora. Somebody pointed out that these look just like Juicy Couture bottles, and they really, really do. So that one is Aurora. And then the last one that we have here is Cinderella. And I really, really like all of these. They don't last very long, but I love the bottles. These are my favorite, like, Disney fragrances that have ever come out. I just think they're so pretty. So anyways, that is the Cinderella one. We've got this one here. This is Cyrene from Vicky Teal. This was sent over by a beautiful fragrance friend. This is a really, really gorgeous 90s style floral. I love it. It's like 90s in a bottle to me. I love it. So anyways, that is Vicky Teal Cyrene. Oh my gosh, it is so good. Perfumey, like in the best way possible. Okay. I've got these Choco Musks here. This is the stuff that people have just recently sent to me that I am still enjoying. So these are two of the Choco Musks that were just sent over. And then I've got these beautiful oils from one of my favorite subscribers in the world. These are oils from Thailand. So there's this one here called Tefna. I just did a haul video, not the last one, but the one before that where I hauled these, so I talk about them a little bit more in there. This one's called Mott. Oh my gosh, they're so stunning. This is a beautiful trio of different rose oils. This ended up being my favorite. I love this so much. Yeah, I keep these out on my desk just because they're so special to me. And then this one called Neck Bet. I keep them in their boxes in their full glory on my desk just because they are so, so special. So yeah. And then last, we're going to go through all the perfumes. These are what I've been wearing this week. I hate to go through all these because I will be doing a video, a what I wore last week video, but we'll go through them. This is a tester of Prada Candy. I'm so happy I have a tester. Even the tester doesn't perform that well, but I adore this fragrance. It's stunning. So that is Prada Candy. So yeah, that's the only one that I had that I hadn't shown yet. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for part 6 of my full collection tour. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.